Hey guys, Ryan here, M&R Productions, and I just got back from Brick Fair, Alabama, where I probably met like 75 to 100 new fans, which was amazing. It was great to meet a lot of you. I always really enjoy that aspect of conventions. But another aspect about conventions that I and many others enjoy is buying things. What can you find at a LEGO convention? Because there are some abnormal items that you don't usually get to see right there in front of you, and it can make for some interesting purchasing decisions. I had quite a few conversations over the weekend about, oh, you know, it's $100 on eBay, and it's $105 here, why don't I just buy it now? And, like, that's the sort of mindset you can get in at a LEGO convention. So, we're going to go through what I bought at Atlanta BrickCo and Brick Fair, Alabama at the actual convention itself in this video, including one just crazy item that I was not expecting to walk away with at really any point in time. So I guess we'll start with this. I bought it at Atlanta BrickCo. It's the Geonosian Fighter from 2003, and it cost me $130. The price tag is on the bottom there, which I looked up the price for on eBay or whatnot, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's a pretty good price, so we're going to pick that up right here and now. Another item I got at Atlanta BrickCo, just because Cassian Andor show is coming up. You got to kind of get some, you know, items ready for that. Also, they were handing these out there. Sans must have thrown this in my bag. I didn't want it. We got the TIE Striker, and I paid $110 for this $70 retail set, so not too bad for something that retired maybe 4 years ago. By the way, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Anyway, moving on, we have the Droid Tri Fighter from 2014. This one's gone up insanely in value for something that just cost 30 bucks. 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now $120. Yeah, that was about a fair price. So I went ahead and picked that up physically in person. Another thing, for me particularly, it might not matter for you. When I'm buying sets like this, I might have maybe paid $10 too much for a couple of these. However, the advantage of being physically in the Atlanta BrickCo store or at a LEGO convention and having the box that you are getting in front of you is huge to me. I like to know this is exactly what I get, because anything can happen in shipping. So a couple more I added on here was the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. This one was $120 as well with that Jango Fett. I wish I'd had this a couple weeks ago to go up when he showed up in Book of Boba Fett from the same planet, and then only $60 on the T-16 Skyhopper, which I'm pretty sure I didn't have this sealed, but I figured I'd pick it up anyway. I really like this set. It's one that I think is pretty underrated, but it's also not something that's like really iconic. You don't see it a lot in the shows. I think the only place you really see the T-16 Skyhopper is as a toy in Luke's room in Episode 4. So this thing is just not around a lot. So that's almost everything I got at Atlanta BrickCo. There's one other thing over there we'll look at as the last thing. I stopped at the LEGO store on my way home in Jacksonville. I picked up the LEGO catalog for January 2022, and they still use the Imperial logo for the gunship. Great job, LEGO. And of course, the Hoth minifig pack was the one that I still didn't have, and they did have it when I called ahead, and they held it for me, so thank you to the LEGO store in Jacksonville for doing that. So we got that all covered. I somehow ended up with an extra File First Battle Pack. I gave away the Imperial Cruiser that I said I was going to give away. I think Joshua was the winner on that. And then I also bought 3 File First Battle Packs to give out, because I was like, oh man, I don't want to just have nothing to hand out to people if they also get a question right after I give away the big prize. So I bought a few. I gave out 2, and then I should have given out this last one, but Sunday was just really hectic for me, and I didn't get around to it, so it ended up coming home with me. A nice addition to the collection. A yard sale find at Brick Fair, and I should say this, there will be vlogs on M&R Vlogs, so all of the stuff that I buy, you can see my process behind on the vlog channel at some point here. But I got the Krennic Shuttle. This is one I've been dying to get sealed. I've been way behind on, so this will go as probably part of my Cassian Andor content, so whenever that show is coming out, you can expect to see a review on this. $180, not too bad, especially physically seeing the box, getting to know what I'm getting. Like, I think these go for $190, $200 on eBay anyway, so, like, I feel like I got a good deal to begin with. But, yeah, again, for me, the big part is, like, this is the box I'm getting. It's in perfect condition, and I control that it gets from point A to point B in perfect condition. So that's really great. Now, we have more stuff in this bag. I think this I just bought from a regular vendor. It was the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid for $100. All these stickers will come off the front here, but I just kept them on so I could remember what I paid for them. $100 for the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. Love that one, so if we ever see that show up in some piece of media, you'll see that. I got a couple stickers from Imperial Bricks, who sells custom Brickheadz, so I picked up a Grievous, and there's another one in here. Here it is. And a Jar Jar Binks. So those were free, which was nice. Then I got this from a vendor as well. Jedi Final Duel. I think this is Duel 1. Duel 2. Yeah. This one was $40. So $40, not too bad on that. Don't know when I'll get around to it. And then this one was beautiful. $40 for the V-Wing from 2006 there. Just an amazing set. Lovely to have such a pristine box. And $40 was, I mean, quite frankly, I think a steal. I was expecting to pay $50 or $60 for something like this. This was a yard sale find. So very nice pickup for the collection. Looks like we got a bag of Doritos I didn't eat. And then we have a couple of blasters that Eclipse Graphics gave me. They're Captain Rex Christmas style blasters. I hope that focus is right on there, but they are really cool looking. So thanks to Victor from Eclipse Graphics for those. But now the big item. I didn't spend $2,172 at Atlanta Brick Co. buying $100 sets. And I should also mention, I probably spent, what, $2,500, $2,600 at the convention. But I also sold about $1,900 of stuff at the convention. So my total, like, cost for this, it was mostly stuff that I sold at the yard sale or traded into Atlanta Brick Co. I basically was only down $600 to buy all this. Like, obviously, you trade in items, they have value. I could have sold them for cash and had the cash. But you get the point. Like, I didn't just go out and spend $2,500 or whatever with nothing to supplement that. So that was really nice that I had brought stuff. I sold some stuff at the yard sale. I sold some stuff to Atlanta Brick Co. So that made a big difference in what I decided I was going to end up buying as well. Anyway, this is the big item. Now, this is something that you may rarely find on eBay or Bricklink. This is, I believe, a 2010 New York Toy Fair exclusive. It's got a Darth Vader book. It's got a white Boba Fett. The white Boba Fett, not too expensive, maybe worth $100, $200 on its own. $200 probably way high on that, actually. And then this book is really the exclusive thing. Now, how much did I pay for this? That's the question, right? So it's marked $2,500 on the back. And I looked it up on eBay and Bricklink, and the cheapest one I saw was like $3,000. So $2,500 was already a very fair price. And, you know, I was talking to the guy there, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, this is really cool. I love collecting stuff like this, obviously, but, like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, I was not going to Atlanta Brick Co. that day to spend $2,500 on one thing like this. And so I basically, in my mind, had decided I was not going to buy this. I'm out, like, you know, I've got all this other cool stuff from Atlanta Brick Co. or whatever I had bought there, and I was like, yeah, I'm good, I'm happy, whatever. And so he goes and calls, I don't know if I should say his name, but he goes and calls one of the guys that basically runs Atlanta Brick Co. Like, I didn't ask for it. He just went and called the guy and came back to me, and he's like, I got a special offer just for you. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. What do we got? And I'm like expecting, like, because it's $2,500, right? I'm like, probably like 22. Maybe they'll knock a few $100s off. That'd be nice, I guess, but I still can't. I still shouldn't. I still won't. Basically, my reaction was the F word, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. So, yeah. Not sure how I feel about it still. I mean, worst case, later down the road, I can get rid of it. That's how I look at everything I buy. Basically, at this point, it's like, if I really hate Krennic Shuttle, which I know I don't because it's one of my favorite sets ever, I can probably sell it for $150 later. Like it's just, that's the way I've looked at a lot of these things I buy, and I think a lot of people don't remember that when they harp on some of my purchases. So, like, you can always just sell things. So I unexpectedly have more to add for this haul video. I got another Hoth Rebel Battle Pack, minifig pack, and then I got 6, this box, don't worry about this box. I made a TikTok, you should watch TikTok, I'll link it below. But I also got 6 more of these clone packs from, like, I just kept going to the Lego store to buy more of them because they were, you know, 1 per person. So if you just go 6 times, you get 6. I've been on vacation in Orlando like 10 minutes away, so I just drive there, grab one in the morning, and then leave, and then do it again. This I got at Walmart. It's a video set for Nikon Planet Ripple. I was sending him a box of video stuff for one of his, like, year in review videos, and I found this on clearance, so I figured I'd send that to him as well. And then, big item down here, but then I got a pair of shoes. Very excited about this pair of shoes. I have been looking for, I shouldn't say I've been looking for these, but I've known about these for a while, and I thought they just weren't going to come out, but it's the, no, these are rods. I bought 2 pairs. I bought a pair for Rod as well because he wanted a pair. But these are the Donovan Mitchell Lego crossover shoes. I didn't care to buy any of the other Lego crossover shoes, but these in particular, I just felt like I had to have. I thought they were really cool because it's like a basketball player and stuff. So hopefully the Celtics get Donovan Mitchell, and then I will really like this pair of shoes. So I've kind of invested my love of these shoes in that ideology. And then the last item in the haul, big unexpected item, not the item I was talking about, that would being the Boba Fett thing, but I got a sealed MTT. So that's that's kind of cool. It was $600 all in all. It was $565 in the store, and I haven't seen one that cheap in a long time. They go for more on eBay very commonly, so I was like, that's a really good price. And now I have all 3 MTTs sealed in box, and then I can do reviews on them and whatnot whenever I feel like it. So maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe 5 years from now. I'm not really sure when I'll get to it, but I have it for when I want to do it. So I'm very excited about that. Anyway, that's it for this haul video. Brick Fair, Alabama, and my Orlando vacation.